I do. I've heard such great things about it. I mean, I got some pals that went to Georgetown.
Yeah.
They just rave about it.
That's cool. Well, first off, I gotta say this was the most visually stunning piece of entertainment I've ever seen in my entire life. And you guys did a brilliant job. And I just wanted to ask you, when you actually finally saw the finished product, when you're shooting it, it's obviously a little bit different. When you finally see the finished product, what was going through your mind?
Man, I saw it yesterday morning for the first time. And when I walked out, I didn't really know how to describe it, there wasn't anything to compare it to, and I think that was the best part about it. But I was very proud. I mean, and also with the benefits. See, Joe Kosinski, when we were filming this, was 10 steps ahead of everybody. And when he described what you're seeing, if you're just looking at the curtain of blue screen, he would describe what you're seeing with such detail that you could see it. And I feel that I've seen the world of Tron Legacy already, but now once having seen this, I just feel so fortunate and proud to be a part of it.
Well, it's beautiful looking, and I know this might be a really awkward question, but if I ever happened to get into a disc fight in my life, I mean, if that ever happened to me for some odd reason, I just found myself in a disc fight, could you give me some tips on how to throw the disc better? Because I want to survive that. But I don't know if I.
No, you just get creative with it. Just get creative with it, I mean, the benefit of some of that stuff was, we went to this facility called 8711, where I'd had to train for capoeira and parkour and physical training as well, weight training, hand-to-hand combat, and motorcycle training. But if you can get yourself a good capoeira instructor, I think that will help you. If you're not good at throwing it, at least you'll be able to jump out of the way of it creatively.
Yeah, I want to dodge it in style like you did. I want to look cool while I'm dodging it because I don't want to look like dumb. But let me ask you, one of the coolest things in this movie is when you grab the baton and it transforms into the light cycle when you're driving through the grid. I mean, that's unbelievable. How did that look when you're actually shooting it? Are you on wires? So you run, you get on the wire.
No, that one was a big it was a platform. It was kind of a catwalk blue platform that was about 50 feet long. And at the end of it are pads. So I would do all that stuff, but in real life, I wouldn't get to land on a bike and whip away, but I would land face first, and those fat pads, they would pile them up big time, and it was probably about 4 in the morning. You got to run and toss that baton out and dive onto these pads, and I kept just eating it in the face, man. I mean, But once I'd seen that shot, Joe would show it to me, and it's still all blue, and the background's not compiled yet, but sometimes when the days would get long, he would put some Daft Punk tunes to that shot and show it to me to get me amped up to be like, come on, just a few more hours, Garrett, come on. I'd shown you the shot, now let's go. Let's get this done.
I am convinced that doing laundry listening to Daft Punk would make me look cool. Daft Punk makes anything look cool, and especially your sequences. But I mean, seriously, it just makes. I mean, the soundtrack was amazing, but I have to ask you, when the actual emotions in the film, they work, because the visuals are beautiful. Everything going on in the movie is beautiful, but you're still able to keep that emotional connection with Jeff Bridges. Is that tough, like acting on a massive visual set, but also trying to keep the emotions intact as well?
No, I think it makes it, role from role, you're always focused on the emotion of it. So when you can hone in on that aspect of it, I think it takes you away from being distracted by all of this. The story, the film is really about a son's search for his father, and if that story's not there, and if the human emotions aren't there, then there's nothing really satisfying about the 3D and the technology. I mean, it would all be silly.
Yeah.
So the father-son relationship was very important within this.
All right, well, I just want to say it was great talking to you. I'm going to go home and do my laundry to Daft Punk tonight.
Yeah,
So
I
I
was
think you
gonna
should
say.
too. You should too. You just dance
I'm
around.
gonna do it, man.
All right, cool, man. It was good talking to you, buddy.
You as well, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
This is fun.
Thank you.